It's Dizzy. I'm out in the farm in the field that I closed up last week, and I am happy to say that the grass is doing a pretty good job of growing. You can see the difference between the field that I just mowed yesterday and this field here. And of course, I did have places where the grass was really thick, so it's just clumped in places where it didn't really need to be, but it is what it is. Haven't figured out yet what to do about that in some of the places. Well, like I said, the field is growing good. I don't know what types of grasses I have in here. I know there's different types. I'm not a expert on grass. I've never studied them. But you can see I have grass that's shorter, grass that's longer. Some grass is not much taller than what I cut yesterday. Well, I've got patches that are much higher. Of course, some of that is also probably where there was piles of manure. And the grass normally grows better where there is manure piled. But we also have clover, dandelions, not sure what else. Okay, we've got some wood sorrel here. I'm not sure if that's something that the horses eat or not. And other stuff that's coming up that I don't really want in here. I pulled up some Jimson weed earlier. It's just young. Also just saw, this is a thistle. I'll be coming in here with a shovel to get that out. The grass is looking really good. I'm really happy with how it looks. Oh, there's some Jimson weed coming up. I might as well just go ahead and pull that. That's poisonous for the horses. Of course, the milkweed is too, but the horses don't mess with that. I got a big poke growing there. I should really dig that out as well. The milkweed is, of course, for the monarch butterflies. It's getting seed pods on it. I have to admit, I like the way the seed pods look. Another thing that I've had coming up in here because of how wet it's been. Let's see if I can find any now. And of course, I'm not seeing it. But I did see earlier in the day when I was checking out the field, I did see several little mushrooms. Don't know what kind they are. I've not studied mushrooms. And I just hope that they're not ones that are going to be a problem. So I know there are some mushrooms that can be a problem for the horses. Like I said, this field is looking good. And you can see a difference. This is the one that they came out of. Of course, a little more than a week ago, the one that came out yesterday, and the one they're in now. And one thing I will be doing, besides digging out the thistle, I have some, it's called spiny pigweed coming up in places. I'll be pulling that out as well. I don't really need for the horses to eat that. Well, normally, after I spread manure, I take these down so that I can mark where I finish spreading. But since I spread just in this section, I figured I'd leave them up so that you can see how it looks from one week to the next with manure. And it is breaking down. So when I mow next, you won't even be able to tell this is here. So there's a mixture of grasses in here. There's grasses that grow better in cool weather. There's grasses that grow better in warm weather. I think there's grasses that grow better in drought. It's good to have a mixture of grasses because you never know what kind of weather conditions you're going to have. So that's my field for the week. I hope your field looks nice, and I'll talk at you later.